Hi guys, welcome back. We're back with a new video. Today's video is on foraging. I have made a few foraging videos in the past. If you put in the word foraging, you'll find a past record of prior foragers. But today's foraging video comes to you in late March. So let's go and have some fun, huh? That's what it's all about, right? No fun, no use. So I've got a lot of choices. And by the way, foraging here means any day, every day. It's not just I'm going to forage fruit today and then that's it, we're done till next year. No, foraging here is every day of the year. Every day of the year, right? So I'm going to begin with these jujubes. I noticed the birds have been eaten because I was asked a few days ago, do your birds eat the jujubes? The answer was yes and no. And now it's becoming more of a yes. The more they ripen, there's actually a lot of them missing. So yeah, they've been eating them. So the answer now is yes, they're eating them. But last week it was no, they weren't touching them at all. Because they're ripening at a different rate, right? These are green. And where are we? These are ripe. So I got to get picking, otherwise we'll lose them. It's the blackbirds. The parrots don't eat these. Only the minor birds, which is quite interesting. So let's get started with the jujube. Yeah. Okay. I've been feasting for the last 15 minutes. That's our jujube foraging for today. And we'll be back in a few days to get some more. Then we have the opportunity to forage some avocados, right? Quite a few. I'm not going to pick any, however, because we already have a couple in the house. I've got some hot chili peppers, the green ones here that you can see. I just got these started over summer. We love hot chili spice in our Indian food and Vietnamese food and Thai. So these will be next year's hot spicy plants in the ground. They're just starters. I grew these from seed. Okay, next we grab a vegetable. Yeah, we've been getting at least 2 or 3 of these trombone zucchinis every week, and now that the season is coming to an end, there's only about a month left, I'm starting to harvest a lot more. I picked one a couple of days ago. There's one down there, see it? That big fatty there, they're very long. Actually there's 2 of them, see them? And there's one here too. It's like a snake, right? And there's another one in there. And another one down there. So there's about 5 or 6 left. We had at least 15 since January. Oh, there's a little baby one. I don't know if he's gonna make it though before the cold gets here at the end of April. There it is, guys. Look how long it is. Hang on. Huh? Oh man, that's a zucchini. Trombone, a must for zucchini lovers. But once again, I remind you that I'm not very big into growing vegetables. It's not my priority. I do this as a novelty, as you can tell from the shape of the zucchini. I'm more into rare, exotic, tropical fruit trees, guys. And many of you already know this, but for any of the new viewers, this is what I'm into. Rollinia, right? Quaimok, starfruit, macadamia, and on and on. There's plenty here to show you, but that's not what this video is about today. So the vegetables are more of a novelty, but that's not to say they're not pretty. Look how pretty these lettuce leaf flowers are. Pretty, huh? Yeah, I like the beauty of plants, not so much the consumption as much as the beauty. Because guys, vegetables are very inexpensive at the market, but I do grow my greens, silver beet or chard, because we eat a lot of it. Next, we're gonna grab an apple or two, right? Behind the net, of course. Otherwise, no chance at all with that netting. Let's get in there. Okay. Well, that's convenient. We've got 3 apples that fell from the tree, and many more still hanging for late autumn and early winter. Next, we pick some oranges from the Valencia orange. Yep, we still have a lot of oranges from last spring. This tree here carries oranges from spring to autumn. That is September to April. Yeah, it's amazing. And we've already eaten well over 100. Probably, well, between 100 and 200. And I would say there's at least 50 or more left. Maybe 100? Hard to tell, because they're on the inside, see? The new fruit for next year is the green fruit. So it's all happening together at the same time. And before you know it, we have 25 oranges. Persimmons I covered, this is the fuyu. I covered this temporarily, right, with a makeshift crap job of a netting, right, over the top. I didn't do the bottom here, which they can easily dive under and go crazy, feasting on these half-ripe persimmons, which they don't mind at all, right? Fuyu. There's over 200 on here. But these are not ready. They're going to be ready between, well, usually May and early June, if you want them really soft and mushy. If you want them hard, like an apple, they'll be ready in about 3-4 weeks at the end of April. And whilst we're foraging, guys, we're also picking fruit and enjoying it on our trip, on our little journey from tree to tree. I just spotted a fig. Right? Let's have a taste. Not fully ripe, but sweet enough. It's called a treat in between. Oh, look at I spotted in the middle of the tree. Isn't it something that the birds always spot everything first? They've got nothing else to do. Right? They don't go for drives down to the beach or stay on the computer all day or work. They're busy hopping around from branch to branch, and that's their payoff. That looks like a very ripe fig. Let's get closer. Actually, it wasn't very ripe at all, but they decided to do what the parrots do: eat half and let the rest of it go. But I don't throw anything away, guys. Even when the fruit is pecked or mauled or bitten, I'll eat the other half. I'm more than happy to do that. Mmm. Oh wow. Much sweeter than the one I picked earlier. So that's what I do every single day. When I'm foraging and not foraging, I go for a little walk around big trees like this fig and see what the birds saw when I was sleeping. See how the birds are first? The early bird catches the worm. I lost another fig to the early bird. Yeah, so this is one of the reasons that makes growing your own fruit suck. It's a lot of work, guys. A lot of work to put a net on this over 20-year-old fig tree to save this fig from the birds. A lot of work. I did it for the first 12 years, right? When I was in my 30s and 40s. Can't do it now. I can, but I'll trip, I'll fall, I hit my face, I'll injure myself. So I don't bother. Whoever gets the fruit first, that's what it's boiled down to. And I've got a second mammoth fig tree, the same one as the previous one, also 20 years old. But this year it's not bearing much, only like a dozen fruit. It's years like this that I don't mind the birds having all 12. But birds don't think like that. They think, oh, we'll just peck on anything we see randomly, like just random like that, and just make a mess of everything. That's how they think. They're not going to sit here and make mathematical equations and answers. No logic at all. Like us humans. Next, I might check the lime tree, see if there's any limes ready to pick. This is the Tahitian lime. I usually pick them when they're yellow. That means when they're fully ripe, not when they're green. But when you see a little tinge of green or yellow, sorry, not green, but yellow, then you can pick it. Definitely usable in cooking or drinks. Right? Even this little one here. Yeah. And if this one came off really easily, that's another clue. Yeah, there's a ton of limes. They all fall at the same time. That's the only thing I don't like about this one. They just go boom in May, June, July. Like 100 of them on the ground when we're usually not home. And when we get back, it's like limes rolling everywhere around here. But the good news is the critters can't get in. They can't get in here. It's too tough. So most of them are fine. They survive just laying on the ground for a few weeks. Unless it's raining every day, that's not good news. Then it's not the critters that gets them, but the elements. I just tug on them to see which one wants to come to daddy. Okay. Yep, no. Yep, he came. Where'd he go? All right. So 3 limes will do. Since we're here, we might as well grab a lemon. Not 100% ripe. Look at these beauties, they're huge. This is my backup lemon. I'll grab one, even if it's not fully ripe. It's good enough. Right. There's a few Lee jujubes left on the Lee, but we'll wait for those to get a bit darker. And believe it or not, we still have some mandarins left, the last ones for the season on the Afurere variety tree, but they have dried out. They're very dry because these are the very, very last. This is the tree that has mandarins on it almost all year, except for April, May, June, right? So we've had over 100 mandarins on this amazing Afurere variety. Yeah, there's about 10 left. Under there I can see 10. So let's grab a few of those too, because they've been falling for the last 2 weeks to the ground, and that attracts, as you well know, you know who, FF. I'll show you what it looks like. Hang on, I'll do it with 2 hands. Very nice. Very strong smell. Very strong mandarin fragrance. Absolutely delightful. Let's get it unpeeled. Well, let's get it peeled. Did I say unpeeled? That's what happens, guys, when you're in a rush. I'm trying to keep the video short, so I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. Yeah, that's it there. Murcot Afurere. It's a big favorite here at Fruitopia. Actually, it's my favorite mandarin of all, and I've got like 4 or 5 varieties. It was meant to rain today, and now it's sunny. Wasn't prepared for sunshine. So let's grab a few of these and put them in the basket. Otherwise, I could easily drift away and sleep. Feels so good, guys. The sun. The ultimate protection from ill health. Okay, so I picked all the remaining mandarins from the Murcot Afurere, and that's the bounty, guys. Yeah, so no more mandarins until the next variety mandarin tree, which is the Japanese Emperor, which comes in late May. So we miss out on mandarins for about a month, right? I had to take my shirt off, guys. When the sun comes out, that's it. I start sweating. There's also these tamarillos which I could preview, but I like my tamarillos a little sweet. These would be very sour at this early stage. So maybe in a month from now, we can forage some of these, but not just yet. So that was the backyard. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the macadamia nuts. They're ready too, but I'll do that in a separate video. All right, what have we got in the front? There better be something here. There's like 40 trees, over 40 trees. What do you guys reckon? Oh, there's the mandarin I was talking about. This variety here is what resumes the mandarin season after the Afurere is finished. See how these are turning yellow? This is the Japanese mandarin. These are ready between late May and early July. So that's a winter mandarin, and I have 2 of them. So we'll be seeing more of him in about 6 weeks. I've been picking passion fruit every single day for the last 3 months. Exactly 3 months. And today on my foraging quest, I don't see any on the ground. That's bad luck. Usually there's 1 or 2 or 3 every day, but looks like it's run out of steam. The choo-choo train has run out of steam until the next season. I had the first lemon guavas a couple of days ago. They were on the ground, yellow ones, right? The yellow cherry guava. But today, there's none that seem to be ripe, right? They're all green with the occasional half yellow one. So we can't forage any today, guys. Oh, what a pity for this video. Would have been nice. But don't worry, there's going to be a lot of harvesting coming up. It's a crazy amount of fruit on this. Look at that. Huh? There's over, again, 200. 200 seems to be a very common number around Fruitopia. But it's true, guys. If you sat and counted them all, it would be over 200. No joke. Way over. So maybe in a week or two, yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. The white sapote, these don't, as I've said before, these don't come till May. This is a May variety. Sometimes late April or early June, but usually the end of autumn. This is a late autumn variety of white sapote, the lemon gold. But this one over here, the Hawaiian Supreme, we've already had 5 or 6 already, and you already saw a video on that recently. I think this one will be the next one. Yesterday I picked 3. Kim made them. She loves white sapote more than I do. For me it's just okay. For her it's like baklava, or the best Greek Turkish dessert on earth. Yeah, but you got to have a sweet tooth. This is extremely sweet. I don't think it would be a big favorite with Asians. Oh, there's a little itty bitty one. Oh, oop! No wonder someone took a peck out of it. Yeah, the Hawaiian Supreme comes in various sizes, whereas the lemon gold, they're all one size, big. Not this one. This one comes small and large, so you get both sizes. Oh, I can't help myself. I'm gonna take a bite. On the other side. Very nice. Vanilla custard, brown sugar, banana, pear, all rolled into one. We have a long way to go with the atemoya, custard apple. Long way. This won't be ready till, I was gonna say spring, but not even spring. The end of spring. Yeah, November, December. So as you can see, they're tiny. So tiny, because they come in March, not in December. If they came at the beginning of summer, they would be already this big. But alas, they come at the end of summer. Oh well, not much I can do about that. And for all the naysayers who thought I was absolutely insane in ring barking the mulberry, not once, but twice. And furthermore, continuing to ring bark it up here on each branch, right? A thorough death, for certain, right? In their eyes. So, naysayers, this is for you. Look at the results of this insane decision I made. And this is also for you guys who are wondering what the heck happened to my girdled mulberry tree. After, how long has it been? A month? 3 weeks? I don't remember. Look, it's shooting out over the dwarf Caracara orange. So we're back to pruning again real soon. Now that's the vigor, right? Look at that vigor. Wow, I can't even stick my hand in there. It won't go in the middle of the tree. It's like a forest. Now as for the fruit, well, it has said a lot of fruit, but they haven't ripened. They're just on pause. They're not doing anything, but there's hundreds of them all over in every nook and cranny, everywhere. So yeah, it did exactly what it's meant to do. Slow the tree down. Did you see how none of the branches went up? Right? None of them went up. They just sort of bushed out like a bushy mound. And secondly, it's prolific. It's fruiting like crazy. There's some more new buds coming. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And more fruit. Right? Guys, don't be afraid to girdle or cincture your trees if they're over 5 or 6 years old. Not young trees like that one. You got it? Okay. Oh, back to foraging. I almost got carried away. I think we have a pomegranate ready. Gee, what variety is this? I don't think that's going to tell us. Oh, yes, it does. Azerbaijani. Former Soviet Union. Yeah. So, Goleska. I can't see, I haven't got my glasses. We only got one, and it looks like a beauty. I don't want to touch it though. I'd rather pick my neighbor's wonderful pomegranates, which also look ready, and 3 times as big. This one here looks like a nice one, and this one that's cracked up here. The birds have already started. Too late. Beat ya. They beat me. And this one's ready. We've got 2 ready there. So there you go, guys. Foraging in the fruit forest. Okay, we got our first fruit from the front. Check out this guy. It's starting to flower in the middle of autumn. That's a little weird. Who's this? Pomegranate rossavaya. Yeah. Well, good luck to you, little fella. Nothing on the red shatut. Mind you, we absolutely feasted on it in spring, but it's strange how it hasn't given an autumn crop for 2 years in a row. It missed last autumn, and it's missed this autumn. But it might have a late crop. It's sort of doing something here. Usually it fruits in March, not April. So if it fruits now for April, that'll be very, very unusual. Never happened before. But something's going on. I see a lot of buds. A lot of buds are swelling all over. Right? Something's going on. I would love to be harvesting some papaya now, but alas, guys, papaya just won't work here. I'm not going to give up though. Not even a darn flower. Nothing. But it's alive, right? You never know. You never know. Still early days for the guava. So this is more of a winter early spring fruit, so way too early. This is the Mexican cream, which I just put in the ground like 5 months ago. It's doing really well. I hope it fruits for us, and they're sweet, unlike last year. Gee, we're not having much luck in the front, are we, as far as foraging? Remember, all these trees here are young, right? I planted these all last year, these young ones here, and these pomegranates, of course, as you know, are well, we're not going to talk about those. Yeah, so this will take another year or two to get fully established, but there are fruit on the lemon, on the persimmon there, and on the mandarin, even though they're only a year old, which is quite incredible. Okay guys, let's keep looking around. This is another white sapote that comes in May. The Wilson, not much this year. Usually this is a heavy bearer, but this year it took a year off. Oh, there's another mulberry I girdled, right? And guess what? This is the Hicks Fancy. I girdled it and severed its head off. Complete butchering. I removed half the tree. And look. It's growing back new leaves already. See? So, all those naysayers have got a lot to answer for. Right? See that? All the way around. All the way around. And the tree is saying, it's fine, no problem. It's more than fine, no problem. Right? Girdle away. Darn. And not only that, it's fruiting. The Hicks Fancy is fruiting after I girdled it. Right at the top, where are we? Right there. See those little fruitlets? If it focuses, come on, this is the new camera. Don't do this to me. See that? There. It's fruiting. There's fruitlets on the Hicks Fancy. See that? Naysayer? This is for you. Alright guys, it looks like we've only got one fruit tree, believe it or not, out of 40 that we can forage from. That's the Wampy. We've been feasting on these every couple of days. Not everyone's favorite, but we love it, right? It's a novelty, guys. We love novelties. Novelty means something to play with, something to entertain us, something to smile at, something to be in awe of, and so on and so forth. So, I already did a taste test on this one about a month ago, if you want to go and check it out. But today we're foraging and we're touring the garden. Might as well do a 2-in-1 whilst we're at it. Oh, I almost forgot. I might as well pick the last Namaroi pomelo for the season. I also made a taste test, pick and taste of the pomelo Namaroi about a month ago, so you can go and check that out. But this is the very last one. Here we go. Wow, it landed in a wedge. This is a much smaller size Namroy. Wow, this is like under half the size. Look, the new fruit is bigger. That's for next year. See how they come in different sizes? That's only a baby, 3 months old. This is 15 months old. And before I call it quits, guys, the black sapote is doing great, the seedling. Look at that. It's holding on to a lot of fruitlets. At least, they're not going to make it, of course, all of them. At least 50. I'm not going to get 50 fruit though, but there's at least 50 fruitlets all over the tree. That's amazing. If I did get 50, well, someday I will, but I don't think just yet. Right? It's crazy. What's going on here? Over 50, maybe 80, all around the tree. This side doesn't have any, but yeah, so you never know. I might be in for a surprise. Come November, December is when these are ready. Again, like the custard apple. End of spring, beginning of summer. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your patience with these long videos. But, you know, there's a lot to share. There's a lot to share, and I want you to share too. Share what you're growing, what you're foraging. Share with us, guys. Here's the Indian guava too, which is fully loaded like crazy, right? But that's another video coming up. And the kumquat finally worked for me. Whatever I did to it, whatever it was, it worked. We don't know yet for sure. Looks like we're gonna get thousands of fruit. Have a look at that. Not hundreds, thousands. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the kumquats, guys. But success. We have success. And that's another video in itself also. Alright guys. Please, well, you know what to do. Like, share, give us your comments, and subscribe to the channel, please. If you haven't, we need to double and triple and quadruple and get over the 10,000 point. So that's it. I'm going to show you the new garden bed, which is ready now, except for this last agapantha, which I'm going to try and pull out this week. It's the last one. But all the rest are gone finally, and the bed is ready. I'll do that in detail with another video. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Bye-bye for now. Oh, there's so much to show you. There's even a banana here ready to fruit in the pot. Yeah, potted banana ready to fruit. How do I know? Well, that's the last leaf. Yeah, that's how I know. Bye guys.